Today is Tuesday, September 23rd. American warplanes attacked ISIS positions in Syria today. I'm Stephanie Melkonian.
And I'm Merlene Vences. A new dinosaur has been discovered. We'll tell you what makes it so special. Your CSN News starts now.
The United States and 5 Arab allies launched a wide-ranging air campaign against the Islamic State and at least one other extremist group in Syria for the first time earlier Tuesday, targeting the group's bases, training camps, and checkpoints in at least 4 provinces, according to the United States military and Syrian activists. The attacks struck a fierce opening blow against the jihadists of the Islamic State, scattering their forces and damaging the network of facilities they have built in Syria that helped fuel the group's seizure of a large part of Iraq this year.
Pentagon Press Secretary Rear Admiral John Kirby said that while the U.S. is still assessing the effectiveness of the bombing campaign against ISIS, which included up to 20 targets, the Pentagon believes that they were successful in hitting what they were aiming at. Many of the targets were in and around an important ISIS stronghold, a defense official said Monday. The U.S. Military Central Command said early Tuesday that several Arab nations took part in the U.S.-led operations: Jordan, Saudi Arabia, Bahrain, Qatar, and the United Arab Emirates. Separately, the U.S. military unilaterally launched 8 strikes against a little-known al-Qaeda cell that was said to be plotting and planning imminent attacks against the Western targets to include the U.S. homeland.
A new dinosaur with a huge nose has been unearthed in Utah, and now the question is, what did it do with its enormous nose? The dinosaur, called King Nose, could have used its namesake body part for a variety of functions, from combat to feeding. The purpose of such a big nose is still a mystery, experts say. If this dinosaur is anything like its relatives, then it likely did not have a super sense of smell. But maybe the nose was used as a means of attracting mates, recognizing members of its species, or even as a large attachment for a plant-beaking smashing beak. We'll be right back after these messages.
It's football season again. Come join your Wildcats for another great season. We need you out there to support our Wildcat as we show our pride and spirit in our 5A journey. Our next 2 games will be against Eagle and Valley View, all away games. Remember to show respect to officials and the opposing team at all times. Come out and pack the rival's house. If you don't have an ASB sticker, you must pay $5 for entry. Be there or be square this Friday. Go Wildcats!
We can't be beat! We can't be beat! Won't be beat! Won't be beat!
Well then, Creative Writing Club is the place for you. Come and join your peers in weekly writing workshops and have students review your work. This is the time to show off your writing skills. Any genre and anybody is welcome. Meetings will be held every Thursday from 2:45 to 3:15 in Mrs. Pixler's room, A201. All levels of experience are encouraged to come, and Mrs. Pixler is excited to see what you can do. Stop by room A201 if you have any questions about the club. Hope to see you there!
Wellness starts with healthy teeth. See Dr. Keller today and give your mouth a fresh start. Today's high is 87 and a low of 65. Tomorrow's high is 90 and a low of 58.
Students, if you would like to get into the home sporting events free, you must purchase your ASB endorsements. To do so, please stop by and see Mrs. Howard, and she can take your payment and reprint your card. The cost of ASB is $35.
Juniors, if you plan to take the PACT, please register with Mrs. Howard in the main office. The test will be administered here at Columbia on Wednesday, October 15th. The cost is $17 and payment is due at the time of registration. The deadline to register is tomorrow.
A parade information meeting for those who have entered their classes, club, or organizations in the homecoming parade will be held today in room A122. The meeting starts right after school. Each entry should send a representative to a meeting to get important information about materials in the parade itself.
Any Hispanic student interested in attending the 8th Annual Hispanic Youth Summit, please contact Mr. Chavez in the Counseling Center. Deadline to sign up is September 26th, and only 20 to 25 students will attend.
There will be a freshman class meeting on Wednesday during the lunch hour in the library. Please attend if you want to be a part of float planning, hall decorating, and the homecoming plans. See Mrs. Davis with questions.
Juniors and seniors interested in welding, automotive technology, drafting, or food processing are invited to participate in a field trip to the College of Southern Idaho on October 8th. Transportation and lunch are provided. See Mrs. Kimball in the Career Center for permission slip.
Today's SAT word of the day is harbor, a verb that means to afford lodging to entertain as a guest, to shelter.
You could use it this way. Harboring such a dangerous fugitive is a serious crime, the prosecutor argued. That's your news. We'll see you tomorrow right here on the Wildcat Wire.